Hi everyone, it's Jen from McLean Fitness. We have a tricep lower body workout today. So in these sets, we're gonna do 3 times, 3 moves, and then we're gonna do some half Tabatas. We have an upper body version. This is our lower body version. So we're gonna start with a body weight warm up. I'm gonna do a step up to reverse, and I'll do 1 leg, 2 on each. Then I'm gonna do body weight kangs. So it's a good morning into a squat. And then we'll start our sets. So I do have my barbell because we're gonna be doing some hip thrusts, glute raises. I'll be using that also for my deadlifts. Everything else, dumbbells, kettlebells, and my lighter barbell. I'm just gonna play it by ear of how I feel today. I had some ideas of what I'll be using just based on my previous workouts on lower body and where I'm at. All right, so 20 seconds on, 10 seconds rest. This is Tabata style. Let me get my timer ready. Okay, so 8 rounds, but then we go to the half Tabatas. It'll just be 4 rounds, all right? Bring my timers up, pick a leg, step up, and then reverse. So the leg that's up here is going to reverse back. So I want you to focus on warming up those legs. I'm just using body weight, not weight. If you want to make it harder, you can do prisoner style, which is what I'm going to do for my kangs. Hopefully I can get warm and lose the jacket. All right, I'll face this way for now so you can see the movement. You're going in that hip hinge, good morning, and then into a squat and reverse back up. So hip hinge, sit back in a squat, and then reverse back up. Today, what I want you to do, I want you to focus on depth, slower tempo, so make sure your weights correspond to that. All right, other leg, reverse, or step up into reverse. So sometimes the workouts do take a little bit longer when you're really going slow, getting deep, muscle-mind connection. Let's get a lot out of this workout. Let's just not do the workout. All right, back to our kangs. I do have some bands out. I didn't tell you, there's all this other equipment that I am using. I am using a Bosu for the glute raises, but you don't have to do that. I like to just have a little bit of comfort behind my back. Gives me a little bit of an elevation. Obviously, I have my elevation here set to 16 inches for a few moves. All right, back to the first leg. And then I have my stability ball too for some wall squats. You don't have to use the wall, you can just do regular plie squats. Just changing up the exercises. I also have a slight little elevation. You can use a weight plate, which I'm also going to use a lighter weight plate for one of the Tabatas. So a lot of equipment today, unfortunately, but you can just use dumbbells for probably everything. Right back to your kangs. If that's all you have, use it. Let's just get everything warm. We're almost done. We have our first set, 3 moves. The first one's always gonna be like alternating. Other leg, 12 reps usually, alternating except for the last set, and you'll see when that comes. But I have to move some of this out of the way, so I won't need this elevation until I get to my hip thrusts. So I'll move it out. Press up with the heel. Last time with your kangs. So alternating reverse, elevated lunges, and deadlifts. You can use dumbbells, you can use kettlebells, you can use your barbell. And then we have glute raises, where I'll need my Bosu. I'm gonna move my timer out for now and move my elevation. And I'm gonna take this off because I'm gonna try and do my deadlifts with the same weight that I'm using my glute raises and my lighter barbell here for my elevation reverse lunges. Okay, so let's start with that. We have 12 reps. I think the hardest part is gonna be unracking. All right, 12 total, slight elevation, 4 inches, 12 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So I'm going to rack. Glute raises. I'm going to grab a band. Well, actually, no. Do my deadlifts first. Eight reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Moving these dumbbells. Rolling it back. I'm going to band it. We have 12 reps. Just make it even. One, 2, 3, 4, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, a little bit of a break. Just gonna move these here, keep it from rolling, move my pad, remove my band. We have 2 more rounds. All right, catch your breath. I'm gonna stick with my weights. All right, round 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, deadlifts. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Oh, heart rate comes up. Let's finish round 2. Get that break. Setting up. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. One more round. Definitely a big fan of 3 times. And then we'll have our first half Tabata. Catch your breath. All right, I think I'll lose the jacket. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, deadlifts for the last time. I just don't want, my heart rate's really up. I don't want it to affect my deadlifts. 8 reps. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Whew. Last round. We do do have hip thrusts though in our second set. So I'm going to change the bar, increase the weight. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, move this out of the way. I'm gonna have to try and arrange this in a way because I'm moving my elevation for this as well. But I'll explain our half Tabata, where I clear off this weight. So we're gonna do low static lunges. So single dumbbell, sticking to one leg each round, and you're staying low. So take your back breaks as needed. You will need them. Trust me, so I'm not going to use my entire time to load this. Alright, so one foot's going to be forward. You're going to take a weight, it's going to go up and down the shins. Alright, this is where I want it. I'm going to use 25. We're going to start 10, 2 legs, 2 times each leg, 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, up and down. You don't come all the way up though. So you're going to go down the shin and come up. And your body's a straight line. So we'll switch legs, getting each leg twice. Switching, I'm going to move the bozo too. Okay, set it up and down. So you're not coming all the way up. Halfway. So really 2-minute sets. Get your balance. Think of that glute. It's keeping it time under tension because we're never coming up. All right, your last 20 seconds. And we're going to do a set of exercises. So long arms. Five seconds. Put that weight down. We're moving on. So our second move is hip thrusts. But our first is alternating curtsy lunges. So if you want, you can stick with that elevation. That was like my bars to the plate. Best as possible. Then we're going to do 8 hip thrusts. So I'm going to do this. And then your last move is a goblet, sissy squat. So we're going to need a band. And you're going to need one heavy dumbbell. So I have my band set up already. I'm going to do it more like I'm going to loop it around. I'm going to put this here I think what I'm gonna do, I wanted to do my curtsies with my barbell. Maybe we'll try and do it, but I'll have to stand back a little bit. I'll do this. Let's do that first. And I'm gonna Sissy set up, and that'll be over here, so I might just keep my bar. A lot of closed up space here. 12 total. We're alternating. Let's see if I have the space here. You know what? I'm gonna do it right here. 1, and I'm doing it elevated. Why not? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Hip thrust for 8. Gotta squeeze myself in here. Literally, I have to squeeze it. 8 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I'm gonna let this go all the way back. So I have room for my goblets. So my band's already set up. 10 reps. Grabbing a single dumbbell. So what I want to do, really focus on the quads here. So when you come back, you're going to squeeze your legs back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are also, I think, depends. I think this is more Spanish. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Round 1 done. I feel like the first 2 rounds of the sets are the hardest. Walk it off. Just looking at my timer, I'm like, oh no, it's gonna be over an hour. And that's my guess. 12 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. I believe this is the last exercise with the elevation. And the last time with this big barbell. Even it up. So not even. Here we go. 8 reps. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's move it back. I am so breathy. 10 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We have one more round. And then another Tabata, 2-minute Tabata. See what we have. I'm gonna move this up a little bit. Let's do my curtsies. Last time. Make it your best round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Smooth that out. I know legs are tiring, but don't give up. Changing things up next round. Earrings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, goblets to finish. Just move this out of the way. bar out of the way. We have kneeling thrusts next. So you're just going to need a single dumbbell. Hip flexor, or sorry, hip, hinged hip. Move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Setting that down. And I'm going to need a mat. So just hinging to full extension. So feet to heels. I'm sorry, hip to heels. Just trying to think what we need to use. We have 4 rounds, same move, no alternating. Just wondering if I can hold. This will work. All right, we're going in 10, as long as my timer cooperates. It's not. Giving me a little break here. Okay, starting in 10 seconds. Just gonna hold it up like this, and I'm gonna squeeze. So more of like that's hip hinge deadlift movement. And I want you to really focus on squeezing the glutes as you come up. Relax. We have 3 more rounds. So if you need to put the weight down, put the weight down. I'm gonna hold it, although I want to rub my nose, sweat. So you might get a little more inner thigh if you spread out your legs a little bit. And if you're getting what I'm getting is a little bit of a cramp in my back foot. Oh, it's the worst. Usually happens to me when I'm doing like yoga. Hopefully the rest will help. Stretch it out. 2 more rounds. It's fine when I'm like this. Just push through for the next minute. So I really want you to reach diagonally here, head to hips, and squeezing those hips forward. Sweat in my eyes. 1 more round, 20 seconds, new set, 3 moves. 12, 8, 10. You'll see what those moves are in a second. We will need our stability ball. All right, we'll put this down. Set up. So I'm just thinking of using a kettlebell. We have 12 lateral lunges, so alternating. Then we have plie, wall ball. So I'll grab my ball. I'm going to grab my kettlebell. I'll place it here, hoping that's about right. So wider stance, up and down. Sit back in the ball. And then your last move is single leg walking deadlifts. 10, which means 20 because we have 2 legs. So let's start with our laterals. And I'm going to use a kettlebell. So I'm going to switch hands and try and fully focus on depth, wide stance. The side, if that opposite is the one you're going to bring down, then switch hands. So you're going to go down, Pick it up. 2, 3, 4, 5. I like to put my toes in just a little bit. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, we only have 8 on here. Maybe I'll add weight as we move along. Move it up just a little bit. Wide stance. Ball's gonna help you go deep. Here we go, 8 reps. 1, I keep getting sweat in my eyes. 2, 3, I'm locking up, out at the top. 4, 5, 6, 7, trying to go all the way down, my bell tacit, and 8. All right, walking. I'm gonna grab 2 dumbbells. So I'm gonna walk towards you, hopefully. Should have 10 and 10 back. So small step. 1 hip hinge again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and turn around, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, that's round 2. 2 more rounds. We got laterals. Toes a little bit in. 12 total. Core tight. Squeeze the glutes. Come down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. 8 plies. Once again, you don't have to use the ball, you can just do regular plies. Make sure your ball's behind your back the right way. Toes out, knees out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Walking single leg deadlifts or death marches, whatever you want to call them. Same move. Some exercises just have multiple names. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, one more round. And then another Tabata, half. All right, lateral lunges. Last time. All right, deep breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, plies. I think no more ball. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Last time for walking. I don't think I need this. We have a nice little, the next set should be quite different. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're looking at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, your half Tabata. Bulgarians. So, using my elevation. Shouldn't need this. I'm gonna use single dumbbell. We have 2 legs. So we'll alternate, getting each one twice. So I'm gonna hold the weight on the outside leg, the one that's up. All right. It's been a while since I've done like a leg workout like this. So set it up. Keeping that core tight. Yes, I still work my legs, but what I mean is like really kind of getting, it's like not heavy, super heavy, but it works it. Rests are like not as aggressive as our other workouts. Get your balance. We have one more set. Halfway. Take those breathers. Just felt weird. That foot's now cramping up. Your last 20 seconds. And we will need our elevation for 2 of the moves. Kettlebell for 1. All right, I'm gonna keep this out, I think. Need the mat. So your last set, your moves are step ups, but I have it close to my rack because I'm actually gonna start at the top. I'm gonna hold the weight. I'm gonna use this to kind of like bring my leg down. So I'm not gonna actually rest. Okay, we're gonna do 6 and then we're gonna do 6 on the other side. So I'm gonna hold 1 dumbbell. Second move is just heavy swings for 8. Oh, I'm using a green. And then the last move are froggy presses or like hyper prone. You can either be on your belly or you can be on your elevation. So I'm gonna move my elevation this way, making sure my hips are off. And I'm gonna put 2 5s behind my knees. I'm gonna bend and then press up for 10, okay? When we get there, I'll slowly walk you through that. But let's start with our step ups. Starting at the top. We're gonna slowly lower. 1, 2, 3. So my foot on the ground is not really touching it, it's like slightly touching. 5, and 6. So I wonder if my legs are just so long that my elevation should be higher. You choose what works for you. One, 2, 3, 4, like 4 more inches might work maybe. I don't know if it matters. I mean, it would matter, but if I went 20 or 24, I don't think it would matter because my foot's not gonna come all the way down. All right. 8 swings. So behind the bell, I always make it like a triangle. Hip hinge, tilt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Set it down. I'm gonna grab my thighs on my mat. You wanna set up first. Don't put the dumbbells on yet. So lower your body behind. Put your weights behind your knees. You're gonna have to squeeze a little bit. Drape. Bench will work too. You squeeze it. You're gonna lower. I'm losing my weight. Here we go, 10 reps. 1, 2, 3. Really bring them up there. 4, 5. There's other knees for this one too. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower. All right, back to the start. My rest is setting it up. All right. Step ups. I know it looks more like step downs. I guess it's kind of step down. But we're assisted here a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Other side. Squeeze that glute. 1. And you should feel your quads. You should feel all over the leg on this one. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Swing's coming. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, back to our froggies. So I got this weirdest thing with my knee. And when I got off of this, it's almost like it would feel like nerve, but I don't think it is. And this has been going on for years. It's not preventing me from working out, it just prevents me from actually putting any pressure on it. Like I can do this, like kneel, but as soon as it goes forward, I could hit something. It's the weirdest thing. Like I'm kneeling on rocks, is what it feels like. Okay, 10 reps. Make sure your weights are in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Be careful. All right, one more round. It's weird, but I often feel like that might be one of the harder moves. You tell me. Step ups are hard too. It's like I think I forgot them by the time I do these. Okay, one more round. We are so close. And It's a nice day today. Maybe not when you watch this, but it is for me right now. One, two, three, four, five, and six. I like changing up step-ups. They're hard no matter how you do it, but it's amazing how different it feels when you just make one change. One, maybe even like the piece of equipment. Two, and how I'm racked. Three, four, five, and six. All right, swings. Let me move this. We're almost done. And another half Tabata to finish. Close to that hour. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, and eight. This is it. And then I'm going to need a weight plate, which I'm going to have to grab off of my bar. Make sure you squeeze that. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, and 10. Whew. All right, catch your breath. Smooth this out. Or move these out of the way. I'm going to grab 25 because we're going to do, I want you to point your toe out. And we're going to do abductors. I'm going to grab one heavy plate. You can use a dumbbell. You can even just put ankle weights on. The last 2 minutes. And we'll be switching. Oh, deep breath. You're going to hinge a little. Make sure you have nice support here. And I don't want you to carry that weight or hold it. You want your leg to be the one pressing it out. Other side. Three seconds. Hinge a little. For balance, you gotta hold on to something. That way you can put more focus on your upper glute, outer thigh. All around for each. Last one, last 20 seconds, and you need to stretch. So important. 10 seconds. All right, I'm gonna put this away. I'm gonna catch my breath and stretch while my body's warm. I hope you guys like this workout. I liked it. It moved along. 3 rounds are great for me, and I hope you feel the same. Although sometimes I throw in those 4 or 5 times. I hope to see you next time. Thanks for joining in. Bye.